everyone, welcome back. Today I am going to show you how I do a really easy version of chicken Parmesan in my air fryer. So here I have just a plain thawed piece of chicken. It's a chicken breast, it's skinless and boneless. I'm going to take a really sharp knife and I'm going to cut it in half, long ways, trying to make sure everything is even, because the point of this being super easy and quick in the air fryer is the chicken cutlets are going to be really thin. So the thinner they are, first of all, they're going to get a lot crispier, and second, they're going to cook a lot faster. I know I love chicken Parmesan. I don't do it that often because it kind of takes forever because you got to like fry them in the pan and then you got to take them out. You got to put the cheese and the sauce on and then they go back in the oven. So I find this is so much faster. It's just as delicious and it takes like a fraction of the time. Okay, next up we're going to start on our coating for our chicken. Now, traditionally, you just do breadcrumbs and crackers, whatever. We're going to do that here as well. I do like to jazz up my breadcrumbs a little bit. So in here I have 1 cup of seasoned Italian breadcrumbs. I'm going to add this to a gallon-sized plastic bag. And then I have some additional spices here. I have garlic powder, a little bit of salt, fresh cracked pepper. I love fresh cracked pepper on everything, and some dried Italian seasoning. I'm going to add that to my breadcrumbs, and then Parmesan cheese. I'm going to give this a quick mix. And it's ready for our chicken. Okay, our next step obviously is to dredge our chicken. Now you've noticed that I am not doing any egg wash. That is what makes this a very easy, quick recipe. I have my breadcrumbs here with all of my add-ins. I've got my 2 chicken cutlets here. I'm going to do a little shaking action. Get it nice and coated. And then they're going to come out, give a little shake. And I have a piece of aluminum foil here that they're going to go on. And this aluminum foil is then again go into my air fryer. Okay, let's do the next one. Off some excess and onto the foil. Okay, we're back. You know how much I like this thing. It is just an oil sprayer that I found on Amazon. It was like $10 or $11. I like to do avocado oil or extra virgin olive oil. Those are just the 2 that I like the most. We are going to completely coat the entire surface of our chicken cutlets here, and then they're going to go in the air fryer. In my last video, I said that this was the most important step, and it really is. I know a lot of people get their air fryers to cut back on oil usage and cook some healthier meals, but in things like this that are coated with breadcrumbs or crackers or even flour, it's really important to get that oil layer on. That way your protein will cook up golden brown and get nice and pretty as if it was deep fried in a oil. So I had my air fryer preheating on 400 degrees. I always preheat my air fryer when I do a raw protein. I think of it this way. I'm not going to put a raw piece of chicken in a cold frying pan. I'm not going to put a uncooked meatloaf in a cold oven. So I like to start with a hot air fryer when I'm cooking raw meat. So I'm gonna take this out, and you know they're gonna stay right on the foil. It goes right in there. Tuck your foil down, and then it goes right back in. For chicken cutlets that thin, I'm going to start them at about 15 minutes. Okay, they've been in for about 10 minutes now. We're gonna give them a look and see how they're coming. Okay, they look really good. I'm still wanting a little bit more of a golden brown color. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna finish out the next 5 to 6 minutes and we'll check them after. Okay, they are done. I like how golden brown they are. So now we're going to add the sauce and cheese. This sauce I have is just from Aldi. I found it recently. One day they didn't have what I usually buy, so I got this, and I actually really enjoyed it a lot more than the other one. So I have been buying this lately. It's just from Aldi. Very good, very delicious, very versatile. I actually use it for pizza sauce as well. So I also have some mozzarella cheese, some of the sauce, and we're going to take some cheese, however much you want. It's gonna sprinkle on the top there. Do the other one. Okay. And I just realized that I did this wrong. So I messed up. As you can see, I started to put the cheese on first, and we all know that that's not how chicken Parmesan is made. So we're gonna move this out of the way. We're gonna get our spoonful of sauce and put a couple tablespoons over our chicken. Now I don't spread mine out too much because I have found that the more you spread it out on the chicken breast as it cooks again, because you are going to put this back in the air fryer to keep cooking, it just kind of makes it messier and it doesn't all stay on. So I try to keep it toward the middle. And now we're going to re-cheese with what I had picked off. Just cover that sauce. Got a little bit more. Now, when we go back into the air fryer, this is what is really important. Getting it and keeping it at that high temperature, because you want that cheese to melt, and I like it a little brown and crispy. If you just want yours melted, then by all means, pull it when you think it's ready to come out. And I did want to mention that not all air fryers are the same. Some may run a little colder than others. I have seen some that run a little hotter than others. So mine runs pretty normal, I would say, in terms of temperature wise. I constantly keep an eye on the time as well. And my air fryer only goes up to 400 degrees. I've seen some that go up to 500 to 450. Alrighty, there it is, our finished air fryer chicken parmesan dinner. So instead of doing like a bunch of pasta and having leftover and it not getting eaten, I just do veggies. And I made this dinner exactly a couple of weeks ago, and it was actually really good. I know traditionally chicken parmesan is served with a pasta of some sort and sauce, but I really like it this way. If you have a favorite sauce or a favorite pasta that you like to do, by all means do it. I was just wanting to give you some tips and tricks on how to make a really good, easy, delicious chicken parmesan in your air fryer. I will type out all of the ingredients and the steps to make this in the description below. Please like and follow for more recipes. I'm going to hope and try and pray that I can get a couple of these out a week. So yeah, if you have anything that you want me to try, I will. I can try my best. So yeah, take care. Bye.